it is time for our third annual Pratt Family Homestead Hootenanny 2019.
Hoot, Hootenanny! All right, before we get to talking about the Hootenanny, do you remember last year? Our Hootenanny video on Creek Boy back there. Oh, where's it going to be at this year, babe?
All right, it is going to be at Somerset Beach Campground in Somerset Center, Michigan. And it will be Saturday, July 27th from noon to 10 p.m. or you can camp with us.
Yes, the camping thing last year was a fantastic deal. And so, real quick, before we get into that, what is the Hootenanny?
It's a Hootenanny.
It's a Hootenanny. A bunch of like-minded people. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you do or don't do. Like-minded people getting together, having a potluck, and sitting around and just enjoying everybody's company for the day or the weekend. All right, so this is going to be a potluck style get-together where everybody's going to bring a dish if you can. Sorry, babe. It's not required, but it's the idea of the whole thing. Obviously, we have lots of people coming from out of state. Last I knew, my buddy Dan at the Grass-Fed Homestead's flying in. My buddy Eric at Life and Farmland was coming. I haven't super confirmed those, so don't hold me to those.
Kristin's flying in.
Kristin RAD's coming
Alderman's and Nunda.
Alderman's Nunda.
Are coming from Mississippi.
There's tons of people coming from out of state. And so, you know, obviously it's going to be hard to contribute for the potluck. But we do have a place on the website where you can just list what you're planning on bringing. In fact, it's anonymous, so you might put on there that you're bringing cheesecake, Jenny, right? And it doesn't say that Jenny's bringing it. It just lists that cheesecake is coming. So if you fill that out, that gives everybody else an idea of what possibly they could bring. Or they'll say, oh my gosh, like 10 people are bringing 3-bean salad. Maybe I'll bring 4-bean salad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and if you can bring lots of food, we're going to try and bring lots of food. So
we're bringing lots of food.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
and eating an insane amount of food.
And so last year we started this camping thing. I think Aaron Barngeek is the one that suggested it originally from 2017.
Yes.
And what a success that was.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. The night before, a ton of us sitting around the campfire. And then the night of the Hootenanny, everybody going back to the campfire. And so it was just a ton of fun. There's a ton of videos out there that people put out about their experience with it last year. And I will link that playlist below. I encourage you to go look at that. We had a lot of fun. I'll try to get it spliced in here. The Hollers gave me some permission to use some of their drone footage.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so I'll try to get some of that spliced in here. But just overall fun, hang out, chit chat with people for, what do we have it scheduled for this year? Time?
12 p.m. to 10 p.m.
12 to 10. But by probably 7 or 8 last year, we'd moved back to the campsite.
Yep.
Yeah, so 2018 was so much fun. A lot of the footage doesn't make it look like there's a whole lot of people there, but we are pretty sure there was over 100 people there last year. But the footage doesn't really show it because people were scattered everywhere, having fun, doing different stuff, and then every once in a while, everybody come back and we talk, and then everybody go off. And I mean, the kids had all kinds of stuff to do there.
They did. There was actually quite a few kids there too.
Oh yes.
I don't know how many, but I mean, we got 4 ourselves, and Hollers got 4 themselves.
Right.
But there were quite a few kids.
Is it Evolution of Home? They're like what, 8 or 9 kids deep?
Homestead Evolution.
Homestead Evolution.
Yeah, they had, and the Yoders brought.
Oh, the Yoders.
There was like 9 out of 10 there or something. There was a lot of kids.
Yes.
But you never knew it. Like you didn't have that, almost like a classroom setting where like all the kids are all
Two Family Homestead
together.
brought their grandkids.
Yeah, and Tomas was there.
They're
off swimming, playing on the playground, riding bikes, playing
It's
frisbee.
all right there.
Yeah, it's a big open area, and like you can see the whole thing and stuff.
Granted, there's always an adult or two over at the campground and the swimming, pretty much. But yeah, it's there. It's all right there, and so much fun.
It was, and the kids were whooped.
They were they were whooped. Also super excited this year again to announce that Mason Tops is donating a whole kit again to do as a giveaway.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
And speaking of giveaways, we always have it so that if you want to do a giveaway at the Hootenanny, you are more than welcome to do a giveaway. We prefer you do the giveaway.
Whenever you want.
Whenever
There's no
you
set
want.
time for giveaways.
And But if you would rather we did the giveaway, we will. But we like to get, you out there and you do your giveaway. So anyways, we'll do all that again too.
Okay, so before we get started, we want to talk about our 2019 Hootenanny shirts. So we have a new logo. Thank you, Kristin RAD, for your help again this year.
She's awesome.
She is. We have a new logo.
Ooh, she's attending or trying.
Really hoping that she can. So we have them up on our website. The options this year are you can purchase it, and then when we get our bulk order, we can then ship it to you for an additional cost. Or you can purchase it and then pick it up at the Hootenanny. So doing it that way opens it up so then if you can't attend the Hootenanny but you would still like to support us, then you can purchase a t-shirt. We have youth sizes, medium, large, and extra large. And then we have adult sizes, small to 4X. The cost is $20 per shirt. I don't remember.
So the option that we're not doing this year is we are not having you order your shirt and pick it up
and
pay for it at the Hootenanny. Everything's being paid for up front. We got a whole bunch of extra shirts from last year.
So we might sell those at a discount if you're interested in last year's shirts.
Right, and I'm pretty sure I have it listed on our website where we're selling the t-shirts that this is a pre-order. So right before we go on our trip to Alaska, Jenny's going to drop the order in like June 15th or that week sometime. And we will have them back when we get back we will have the shirts back by the time we get back from Alaska, July 4th. And if you want it shipped, we're shipping it July 5th or 6th. I don't know what kind of days those are. Or we'll bring it to the Hootenanny for you.
Right.
All right, so this year we wanted to incorporate something a little bit different. We don't really want to go to a scheduled like a conference. Don't get me wrong. We're going to the Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference here in a couple days.
Yes. And
then in the fall we're going to the Homesteaders of America Conference. We love the conferences. We love the get-togethers. We honestly believe that there's any kind of get-together, meet-up, whatever in your area, you should go attend it because they're a lot of fun.
Or travel all the way
up to here. Let's go. You got time to arrange. But we wanted to incorporate some demonstrations. So we're calling them demonstrations.
Yes.
And it's very loose. There's no set time. But the first person to jump on board with it was Lisa Sutton from Sutton's Days. She's going to be doing a canning demonstration, answering all your canning. I don't think she's actually canning. I could be wrong about that, but she'll have all of her stuff and she will be answering any questions that you have and show you the whole procedure. Who was next? Was it 1870s?
Or yes?
Yeah, okay, we'll just go that. 1870s homestead. Rachel's going to be doing felting soap demonstration. I'm super curious about that because I know nothing about that whatsoever. So I'm really, really interested in seeing that. And then Michael from Part-Time Permies, but for this demonstration, we'll say more West Michigan Provisions.
Pasta and Provisions.
West Michigan Pasta and Provisions is going to demonstrate how to make pasta. That's going to be super cool.
This pasta is so yummy.
Yep. And these are, if you go to our website, there'll be links below. You'll see all the different times that people are,
Ballpark.
Like I think Lisa Sutton, I could be wrong, I'm not looking at the website. I think she said she would demonstrate for like 4 hours, like noon to 4 or something,
or 1 to 4
or something, and that's real loose. I mean, she might be up walking around during that and stuff. So all right, and Homestead Dad is going to be demonstrating soil blocks, so that'll be really cool too.
Yeah.
Soil blocks is something I keep wanting to get into, but I haven't yet.
Maybe next year.
Next year.
That'll be
but
cool.
We're open to more demonstrators, so do you want to demonstrate? Let us know. We're going to start advertising these demonstrators more and more right now because I've actually slacked on that a little bit. And we love advertising people that are showing up, the demonstrators and whatever else. The local fire department is showing up. They just jumped right on board. They're like, yeah, no problem. I said, hey, just so you know, nobody except for us is local for your fire department. So they're like, that's cool, we'll come. And so they're gonna, whatever they have available, they're gonna bring out, let the kids crawl all over everything, is my understanding. And then the police chief was standing there too, and so I invited him too, and he's like, yeah. And we have a part-time police department, and I don't mean that sarcastic. Our police department is honestly part-time. And I was like, so I don't know if you have anybody working. He goes, oh, we'll make sure we got somebody working. So they're gonna come out too and enjoy some food. So
yeah, that'll be neat. Have them there, so y'all be on your best behavior.
I know a couple of those police officers are good guys.
Yeah.
But we're hoping to have a bee demonstrator on hand. Napoleon Bee Supply. He and I talked quite a bit out there. That's not confirmed, but he's going to try and be out there. And he said if he can't for some reason, there's a guy that actually lives a whole lot closer to us that he's going to try and get him to go. So we may have a bee demonstrator there as well.
That'd be really neat.
And I'm sure they'll be selling products and stuff too. So all on you, babe.
Okay, so as I said, we are at Somerset Beach Campground. And so the way that it's set up is we reserve the pavilion for the Hootenanny. We do have space for some canopies, so some of the demonstrators will be bringing their own canopies, as well as, you know, if they've got a table with some stuff that they want to sell. But the Hootenanny itself is at the pavilion. We do have 2 campsites reserved. One is for us to actually use as a campsite, and the other one we're using as like our gathering space. Last year we didn't have an extra campsite, and we were all a little
And
cozy.
that was so cool.
It
Everybody
was.
around
We
the
were like so, but
I was telling
but we
Jen,
need
I
more
was,
space.
I was telling Jenny and some other people that campfire at night is going to become a bigger thing than the Hootenanny.
Yeah, it might. If you have a guitar, bring a guitar with you. Ben, holler. Not calling you out or anything. So we have campsites reserved for the group as well. I know that some of them have been taken up. Originally, we had a total of 20 additional sites from our 2 reserved.
I think those are filling up.
I think they're filling up. I know that we're over halfway booked on that already.
I believe well over half.
So yes. So if you're interested in getting a spot in our group, you'll call the office and you'll have the phone number pop up or something, because I don't remember it. And just let them know that you're with the Pratt family group, and they'll put you in our area, and that also gets you a discount. So then it's $30 per night instead of $32.
If you do not want to stay at the campground, that's perfectly understandable. We have a list of lodging in the area. We know nothing about any of the lodging. Where the alderman stayed last year was actually next to a cow farm.
Yes.
And they said that it wasn't awful. It's super close, super close. And they said it wasn't awful, but it is next to a dairy farm.
It is.
That's about the only one we really know anything about.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are staying in hotels and stuff and attending. So
They are. There is the option to have, and you can use a camper or tent camp there. And there is a company that will haul a camper in for you, but we have heard that is kind of pricey. They do have cabins on the location, but none of them are available. So that is not an option.
Okay, one thing, if you are attending the Hootenanny and you're staying outside the campground, you have to leave by 10 p.m.
Yes.
You can come hang out with people with us Friday night, we'll be there, but you gotta be gone by 10. You can come hang out with us Saturday night after the Hootenanny, but you gotta be gone by 10. We don't want to
break any rules.
They're very accommodating to us.
Yes.
They will allow us to do pretty much anything we want there.
Yes.
If somebody wants to do a butchering demo, they say they're fine. Another thing is, while we are allowed to set up vendor booths and stuff, like I know for a fact Bandana Grandma's setting up a vendor booth.
Yes.
Do you know anybody else offhand real quick?
I believe Sutton's Days is going to have some
Yes.
of her Thrive Lives.
Yep, that's right. Some of the demonstrators, and I'm sure West Michigan Provisions is selling some of their stuff, but you are not allowed to try and grab people outside our Hootenanny group that are part of the campground. You're not allowed to try and go sell to them. And
you can't set up like banners or anything at your campsite
right,
representing that you are selling items.
Right. At the pavilion you can,
yes.
But still,
it has to stay
like if a car's driving by and like, hey, buy some mittens. No, you can't do that, Bandana. So anyways, there's that. What else we got?
There's a couple more rules for the campground. You are allowed to bring pets. Pets must be on a leash at all times, and they are not allowed on the beach or at the pavilions. You have to stay at your campsite. And then no alcohol is permitted in the campground at all, anywhere, like at all. And there's also swimming attire rules. So you have to be, it's modest, so you have to be one piece, or if you have a two piece, then you have to have a full cover up.
I'll probably wear a one piece.
Okay.
All right, so that's campground rules. Anything else? The There are more rules, so if you'd visit the campsite, we might even have them all, a link to the rules posted. I'm not sure. Okay.
It's on the website, yes.
Yep. So, you know, we want to keep them happy, so.
Yes, indicating.
I'm going to ask the campground if I can put up signs, because as you come into the campground, you really need to turn right, go to the guard shack, do a U-turn, and come back to the Hootenanny.
Well, you need to check in with the guard shack.
Yes.
You let them know that you're with our group and how many are in your car.
Right, and you don't got to pay. We have it arranged with them that you're not paying. But we need to keep tally of how many people are in our group and how many people are in the campground. So I'm going to put up a sign saying go to the guard shack if they let me do that. And then you're going to go to the guard shack, check in, and do a U-turn and come back to the Hootenanny. Last year, people didn't do that, and we didn't have a real accurate count of the people that came in and stuff. And that's all for the campground's record. So we're trying to accommodate the campground with all this.
Yes.
So
we got to make sure that we check in at the Welcome Center before going over to the pavilion.
All right, guys, so come visit us for the 2019 Hootenanny. It is going to be fun. The 2019 Pratt Family Homestead's Hootenanny.
Yes.
I couldn't say that in the beginning. That's why Jenny opened it. I kept switching things all around and everything.
I don't know what happened.
Jenny's parents are going to be there. So
Yay,
those are really good people to harass.
They were, no stories. They were lifesavers last year because somebody forgot to buy hot dog buns.
Yeah.
And they ran to the store.
That's another thing on that food thing. I've got it on there that we're bringing all the silverware and hot dog buns and everything.
Yeah, get the
so
essentials.
There's a lot of categories that you can list what you're bringing.
Right.
But yeah. But anyways, we hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sounds like there's going to be a ton of people. We're hoping for the 200 mark this year. We'll see. If you are coming on our website, there's an RSVP link. It's not necessary. It just helps us plan how many people are coming. So I honestly believe that RSVP number that's up there right now is way low.
Yes.
That's what because I know for a fact there's people coming that are not RSVP.
Right.
So anyways, we hope to see you. And our really good friend Stefan might be bringing Q-tips.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what.
If you want to know what that's about,
is
go join
something
the Pratt Family Homestead's Hootenanny Facebook page. And Stefan made a joke about an article that he posted in there. That was hilarious. So
he brings some weird stuff.
And Stefan brings some really good food too. So
I don't know about that.
No, I'm serious. It's good. She's like, no. All right. We have a lot of fun. We can't wait to see you guys all there again this year. Tons of fun. And we'll talk to you later.
Bye.